Hey y'all, what's up? It's Wifey here, and today we have Heaven's hairstyle using Curlformers. Heaven was super excited to pick out our hairstyle off of Pinterest. So this was my very first time ever using Curlformers. I've seen them on YouTube before, but this was my first time experimenting with them in my daughter's hair, and I haven't even tried it in my hair yet. But I will say that they were really easy. All I did was section the hair off. I twisted a portion of that section. So I twisted it around. I also detangled. And then, as you can tell, I just kind of slid the hair through the hole, slid the hair all the way through the Curlformer itself, and voila, it was easy after a couple of tries. You didn't kind of see where I failed a couple of times in one section, but after the very first time of actually getting the hang of it, it was good. And it was not a lot of tension on Heaven's hair, which is completely perfect because she is not tender-headed all the way. I wouldn't just give her the title of being tender-headed, but Heaven definitely doesn't like to sit for a long period of time on top of just tension being pulled on her hair. So as you can tell, again, I'm just twisting, I'm looping the hair into the hole of the Curlformer styling hook, sliding it all the way through, and voila. They actually came out really nice. I think overall this process took me about 30 minutes. It probably would have went a little faster if I knew how to work with the Curlformers initially, and two, if Heaven would have stayed still. I know I'm not the only mom whose kid doesn't like to stay still. Like, she moves and I have to incorporate different things while I'm doing her hair. Maybe holding the Curlformers or holding the styling hook for me and making her feel more involved. That kind of helped out with the process a little bit. But again, Heaven is still 3, so what can I expect? But here I'm just kind of detangling with my detangling brush. I'm wetting it up with a water bottle just to kind of give the hair a little bit more defined curl once the curl is done. I watched so many videos of people who said that they like the Curlformer on their hair while it's wet. Exactly, why is she even doing that? But a lot of people are saying that they like the Curlformers on their hair while it's wet, and Heaven's hair wasn't 100% dry. And in this section, I actually wanted to do something a little bit different. Instead of just doing Curlformers all around her entire head, Heaven tends to go to sleep even if she has a bonnet on and the front part of her hair is just crazy. So what I like to do is I like to braid her hair in the front, and I just use a little cream to kind of smooth out her edges, and then I just braid her hair into a cute little style, maybe 3 or 4 braids in the front, and then I finish those parts off with some Curlformers on the ends. So I braid it down pretty far, I would say midway, and then I just add a Curlformer on top. You guys, I absolutely love this hairstyle. Again, every time I do Heaven's hair, she tends to go back to that Pinterest board. I have a Pinterest board called Girl Hairstyles, and it's basically kid natural curly hairstyles, and she just loves to kind of go through and pick out which ones that she likes, and I kind of alter them because most of them that she likes to pick out are braid hairstyles, and she's not gonna sit for an entire braiding session. So this is the next day after we've already put all of the Curlformers in and I've braided those sections up. And as you can tell, the front got a little bit frizzy, but that's why I don't put gel in her hair initially, because gel, as far as her hair, I kind of want her hair to last a couple of hairstyles. So when taking out the Curlformers is really simple to do. All you do is pinch at the roots, open up the section and slide it all the way through. And these curls are so cute. They came out looking like Shirley Temple curls on her, which is perfect because she's a little girl and I love doing these little girl hairstyles on her. It would be so much harder, I would say, to do the spiral curls with the spiral rods. The Curlformers actually did it for me, and I didn't have to sit her underneath the heat or a dryer, and she slept in them, so she said it was very, very comfortable, which a lot of YouTubers say the same as well. So as you can tell, she got a glimpse of herself in the mirror and she's really feeling herself. So next I like to use a little bit of the Jamaican Mango and Lime Coconut Conditioning Mist. I use this in a lot of my hair videos towards the end. Me and my hubs always fight over this. I like that it's light and airy. I love that it moisturizes the hair, and I like that it's sulfate free. So it's perfect to give it that shine that I really, really need, but I don't want it to be like a hold because again, she's a little girl, so I like to make her hairstyles last. So I'll have it down one day and the next day we'll go into little pigtails, and then from there maybe a bun. But I do want this hairstyle to last her a couple of days, if not a full week. So yep, all I'm doing is taking that little curly section, pulling it apart a little bit and just spiraling it over my fingers so that it can give it some volume. I think these styles are so perfect for kids, especially using the Curlformers, because one, it cuts down on hair time. Like doing her hair, it's me, Heaven, and now Harmony. While Harmony is still little, I don't have to do too much to her hair, but eventually I'll have to do her hair, my hair, and Heaven's hair. So here I'm just taking my fingers, fluffing it through, coming up from the back of the hair and just adding a little bit of oil on top just to give it a little bit more sheen. But everything turned out really, really well. Like, she absolutely loved it. And then I'm just gonna add a little bit of Eco Styler gel, just a little bit, with the toothbrush. She hates this portion because she feels like I'm brushing on her forehead. But I just add a little bit just to swoop her baby hairs. And voila! Heaven loves this hairstyle. Isn't she just the cutest? Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later.